Welcome. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is Nihongo no Mori. Welcome to the forest. We're doing some JLPT and 4 practice questions today. Konbanwa. I have my emotional support grommet here with me. Konnichiwa. Thank you for coming. Konnichiwa. 20 days until the JLPT. Woo. So this week I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday and Thursday, and then next week Yuka Sensei will be streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I think she's streaming also the next week. So streaming a whole bunch up until the JLPT. Okay, I guess. Oto ga chisai. Dun dun dun. Okay. Let me see if this is. Let me see if my sound is in here correctly. The microphone seems to be in. Maybe if I speak a little louder. I'll project to the back row. Konbanwa. Should we get started? Do we want to start looking at questions? How is everybody's konbanwa? Thank you for coming. How is everybody's summer going? Oh, cool. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Oh, before anybody asks, yes, my shirt is inside out and backwards. It's on purpose. Hello. Hey, Yuka Sensei. Look at my dog. It's so hot. めっちゃ暑い、本当に。毎日仕事まで自転車使って乗って汗かいて辛い。konbanwa. Okay, I guess let's just. Yes, dog from Korea. I was so happy I found him. I should have got the penguin too, but I ran out of money. Okay. Let's go for the first problem. Ready? This is a kanji reading problem. Blank ga ii toki ni itsu demo hitte kudasai. Which one do we think it is? Tsugo, tsuai, tsugo, tsuai. Okay, we got 1 for 3. Any other guesses? 1 for 1. Another 3. 1. Ooh, this is the trickiest. This is the hardest kind of problem. 1 for 1. Another 3. Okay. 1. Let's see. What's the answer? This is the trickiest.
So I have to do it
this is the
manually.
hardest kind of problem. Okay, the answer is tsugo. Tsugo ga ii toki ni itsu demo kitte kudasai. Right? So tsugo, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So tsugo ga ii is that it's convenient for you. Let's see. What's the answer? Whenever it's convenient for you. This is the trickiest.
Stop by
This is the hardest kind of problem. Okay, the answer is tsugo. Tsugo ga ii toki ni itsu demo kitte kudasai. Okay. Right? So tsugo, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So tsugo ga ii is that it's convenient for you. Let's see. What's the answer? Whenever it's convenient for you. This is the trickiest. This is the hardest kind of problem. Okay, the answer is tsugo. Tsugo ga ii toki ni itsu demo kitte kudasai. Okay. right?
What do we think?
So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So to go ga is that it's convenient for you.
Let's see, what's the
Every
other
time
one?
it's convenient for you.
This
like a
is
little
the
remote
trickiest.
work, stop playing
This
this
is the hardest kind of problem. I almost
Okay,
give
the
away
answer is
answer.
to go.
I'm trying my
都合がいい
hardest to not
時
do
いつでも来てください。Okay. Right?
What do we think?
So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So to go ga is
Okay.
that it's convenient for
Let's
you.
see, what's the
Every
other
time
one?
it's convenient for you.
This
like a
is
little
the
remote
trickiest.
work, stop playing this is the hardest kind of problem. I almost
give
Okay, the
away
answer is
answer.
to go.
I'm trying my
都合がいい
hardest to
時
not do
いつでも来てください。Okay. Right?
What do we think?
So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. Larger. So to go ga is that it's convenient for you.
What's the
Every
other
time
one?
it's convenient for you.
This
like
is
a
the
little remote
trickiest.
work, stop playing this is the
Almost
hardest
kind of
bit.
problem. I almost
Okay,
give
the
away
answer is
answer.
to
Okay,
go.
I'm trying my
都合
hardest
がいい
to
時
not do
いつでも来てください。
Okay,
everything's the
What
best
do we think?
here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So to go ga is that it's convenient for you. You might say it's convenient for you.
This
like
is
a
the
little remote work,
trickiest.
stop playing this is the
Almost
hardest
kind of
bit.
problem. I almost
Okay,
give
the
away
answer is
answer.
to
Okay,
go.
I'm trying
都
my
合が
hardest
いい
to
時
not do
いつでも来てください。
Okay,
everything's the
What
best
do we think?
here. So
to
to
go,
go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So to go ga is that it's convenient for you. You might say it's convenient for you.
This
like
is
a
the
little remote work,
trickiest.
stop playing this is the
Almost
hardest
kind of
bit.
problem. I almost
Okay,
give
the
away
answer is
answer.
to
Okay,
go.
I'm trying
都
my
合
hardest
がいい
to
時
not do
いつでも来てください。
What
everything's the
do
best
we think?
here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. So this is actually supposed to be that. So it's convenient. You might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. So it's convenient. You might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. So it's convenient. You might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. So it's convenient. You might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. So it's convenient. You might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. 都合がいい時いつでも来てください。everything's the best here. So to go, right, is like your availability, your convenience. This is actually supposed to be that. But then when it goes after, you might say it's convenient. Like a little remote app, stop playing this is the hardest bit. So it's like okay, the answer is to go. that's like around this time. Whatever. Now look it up. Okay, that is perfect. So you don't なんで、何の、何が、Okay, we got some twos. Oh my gosh. Passionate twos. Yes. 何の What kind of book, right? 何の What? And then no is the particle that we can use to describe exactly what kind of thing something is. So what kind of book? It's a Japanese history book, right? Blank, no home. It's 5. Love the creativity. Okay. Yes, so I see you bought a new book. What kind of book? It's a Japanese history book. Okay. 遅くなりました。すみません。大丈夫ですよ。私も今来るところです。来たところです。来るでしょう。来たことがあります。なんだなんだなん。日本語のも日本です。なんだなんだなん。Toes, toes, toes. Okay. Yes. 来たところ。So I just got here, right? I just came. So like verb past ところ is like I just did, right? So it's I just got there. And for example, if it's like dictionary form ところ, like 来るところ, that means that I was just about to do something. So it's like I haven't done it yet. But since we already are here, obviously, because we're talking to the person, I just got here, right? I just came. It's fine, I just got here. So like verb past, again, so is like I just did. This is talking about, right? So it's I just got there. That's our experience. And for example, if it's and then this is like I'm coming, dictionary form, like I will come, like 来るところ, probably. That means that I was just about to do. The grammar doesn't make sense. So it's like I haven't done it yet. So but since we already are here, obviously, because we're talking to the person, I just got here, right? I just came. It's fine, I just got here. So like verb past, again, so is like I just did. Talking about right, so I just got there. And for example, if it's and then this is like I'm coming, dictionary right? Form, like 入る、入ろう、入っても。Like 来るところ probably. That means that. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. 2. Many twos. Okay, let's see. Yes, the answer is 2. So, in order to get into a good college, I study from the early morning, right? So what's happening here is we have this like verb, verb dictionary form tame. And this expresses like I put in the effort to do this thing in order to receive this result. Now there's another phrase which is like potential verb. So like できるように like for example いい大学に入れるように and then the thing that comes here would be not a concrete example of what you're doing, but more of like a vague kind of example. So it's sort of like when you use tameni, right? So verb dictionary form tameni is when you say I specifically do this action in order to receive the result I want. Whereas dekiru yoni is you're not making a concrete step towards your goal. It's more like you're just saying like I'm gonna like act more this way. It's hard without like a specific example. But basically it's like if you're pointing to an actual action that you're doing, then you're probably gonna use verb dictionary form tameni. Yeah. Okay. 教室 today, right? In the classroom. 明日テストは11時に始まりますから、blank. 遅れないようにしてください。遅れるといいですね。遅れないといけません。遅れてもらえませんか we got some ones. Lots of ones. Okay. It's one, but I'll say two. 3. Okay. What's the answer? Whoa. Okay, so it's 1. Ukurenai yoni, right? So this is try not, right? Ukurenai yoni shite kudasai. Please try not to be late, right? So you make an effort to not do this. Right? So like verb yoni, so it's like try to do that thing. And because here it's negative, it's try not to do that thing. And then this is I hope you'll be late. This teacher. The test starts at 11, so I hope you'll be late. And then this is you have to be late. Okurenai to ikenai. It's bad if you're not late, right? Please don't. And then this one is, could you please be late? They're like, just like, could you just be late for me? Could you just fail the test for me? This teacher. Okay, anyway, good job. Okay, now we're in the rearranging grammar one. I feel like this one it's either really hard or easy. I guess depending on whether you like grammar or not. Okay. 私は本が好きで日本語の本 What do we think? みんな不合格です。先生ひどい。Okay, we got a number 4. I think 50冊持っています。お、もう。5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. Slay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the answer is 4. And so what's happening?
So this is again based on observation, based on what I can see here, based on what
Okay. So this can be a tricky one. So when we're so first of all, so this mo, what's happening is it's that like when the speaker thinks there's a lot of something, they say mo, right? So like nani nani mo motteimasu, nani nani mo arimasu, right? So it's like I think whatever number I just said is a big number. I think it's a lot. So that's why it'll be number mo and then verb. So usually like motteiru or aru. And then o will come directly after the noun that you're referring to. So it'll be noun, which is book. So hon o, right? Hon o. And then the amount, right? Goju satsu, right? Satsu, that's the counter for books. Mo, right? Because we feel like there's a lot of them. Motteimasu, right? Motteimasu. Ding. That's what we get. 4. Okay. Next one. Kino, blank, 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 blank. No ni.
Tari tari suru. So this is doing things like blank and blank. It's a way of listing examples of activities you do without.
答えは、じゃーん、3番ですね。
Tari tari suru. So this is
Okay. I guess that's 4. Okay, lots of strong feelings about the number 4. And you're right. Yes, mio. So we get 昨日書いたメモを見ようと思っていたのにどこかでなくしてしまった。Right? So I thought that I would look at the memo that I wrote yesterday, but I lost it somewhere. Right? So what's happening here is this is like, right? So 昨日書いたメモ. So this is like modifying a noun, right? So we're saying what kind of memo is it? It's the memo that I wrote yesterday. And I thought I would look at it, right? Verb volitional. To omotteita. So I was planning to, or I thought I would. So I was planning to look at it. But, right? So this is like the This is like the disappointed particle. This is like the, like, I tried so hard to lose it all, but in the end it doesn't even matter, you know? This is like the, I tried so hard, but it didn't work out grammar pattern of, even though I did this, I couldn't, it didn't work out, you know? And so then this is, I lost it somewhere, right? So this is why, do-do-do-do, da-da-da. This is how we get this. Okay, next up. All right, well, we're almost through. Good work, everybody. Okay, お客さんが来る予定が blank 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 ください。置いてあったら買ってジュースを。Fun fact about the word juice. So, I mean, obviously we have this word juice in English. But in Japanese, juice can refer to like almost any kind of like I guess like non-alcoholic drink. I mean, like I guess if it's specifically like tea, you'd call it like ocha or something, or like rokcha or whatever kind of tea you're drinking. But juice could be like actual fruit juice, or it could be like, I don't know, like Gatorade or something like that. Like the label of things that can fall under juice is pretty wide. Anyway, okay. Do we have people guessing? Sorry. Three. Lots of threes. Okay, let's check it out. Yes, the answer is 3. So we have お客さんが来る予定があったらジュースを買っておいてください. So what's happening here is this is te oku, right? So do in advance of a thing, right? So we're saying if you have guests coming over, right? So お客さんが来る予定があったら, so if you're planning to have a guest over, please buy juice in advance, right? 買っておいてください. Okay. Blank, 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 blank. 私は赤ちゃんの時、よく泣いていたそうだ. No 話によると、父. I feel like this type of question shows up a lot. Like after we go over the answer, I'll explain, but like I've definitely seen this question like come up in at least other videos we've done for sure. Okay. 2 to 2, 4 1 2 3, 2 to 2, 4 2 3 2. Okay, everybody's very confident. Love it. You're correct. 父の話によると, right. So what's happening here is we're saying, according to what my dad says, or, you know, according to my dad's story, my dad's version of the story, I cried a lot when I was a baby. So this, like, person no hanashi and then niyorito. So this is like, according to this person's story, right? So according to. So I have seen this like blank no hanashi ni yorito pattern like appear in this narabikae mondai so many times. Niyotte. I think it should. Chichi no hanashi ni yotte. According to my father. I think it should work here. If there is a reason it wouldn't work, I don't know. I'll have to consult with my native experts, aka my coworker in the other room. Okay. Next up. All right. Only a few questions left. Power through. Okay. この頃、母は父が blank 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 なりました。興味を持つ。読んでいる。新聞に and ように。 Okay, we've got some 4s. Any other guesses? 4. 1. 2. Okay, we're a little separate on this one. 2, 3, 4, 1. Should we check out the answer? Yoni. That's another 4. Okay. So the answer here is number 1. So what's happening? So we have この頃母は父が読んでいる新聞に興味を持つようになりました。So first of all, so we have this ようになりました. So this is a grammar point that we should have learned, right? So where can I show it to you? ようになりました. So for example, here we have a verb in the in the dictionary form. So when it's dictionary form ようになる, it's like it has come to be this way. So like I have come to like, so like a person has come to change their habits in a certain way. And in this case, what's happening is that the mother has become interested in the paper that the father is reading. And so, right, so this is become interested, to gain an interest, 興味を持つ. And then what's happening here is we are modifying the noun 新聞. We are modifying the word newspaper, right? So it's 父が読んでいる新聞. So the paper that my father reads. Ni, right? And so when we use something, so to have interest in something is 何々に興味がある. 何々に興味を持つ, right? So that's why it's 新聞に興味を持つ. So that's how this one works out. Okay, go on this one. Cool. Cool, no doubt. Okay. 友達が面白い形のメガネをかけてきた。blank blank 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 のメガネが欲しい。友達が私もかけていたあんな形。興味、意味。Interest, like I'm interested in sports, or Okay, we have 3, we have 4. Another 3. I feel like the crux of these ones are always modifying nouns. It's like once you know where the noun goes, I think it's, you can like figure out where the rest falls into place. The noun is key. Okay, we got a 1, another 3, a 3 or a 4. Keeping our options open. I like it. We got a 4. Okay, so we're here and there and we're everywhere. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so the answer is 3. And the way that we get this is, so my friend came wearing an interesting, like a pair of glasses in an interesting shape. And so we're saying that I also want those glasses, but so the way that it works is we say 私も, so I also, 友達がかけていたあんな形のメガネ, right? So again, the noun is key, right? So the noun here, メガネ, is being modified by this entire phrase. 友達がかけていたあんな形の. This is all modifying this noun, right? So 私も blah blah blah. So I also want these kinds of glasses, right? 私も欲しい. But we're using this entire phrase to modify メガネ, glasses. So the glasses, the glasses shaped that way that my friend wore. I also want. The glasses in that shape that my friend wore, I also want. That's how we get 3. All right. That's a tricky one. Watch out for the nouns. Watch out for the modified nouns. They'll get you. Okay. あさってご飯を食べに行きませんか？もちろんです。私は昼でもいいですか？夜にしましょう。いいですが、どちらでも、夜でも。Second to last question. Or no, last question. I see 49 on my screen because I have the slowest internet. Yes, last question. Okay, give it your all. Do your best. Okay, we got a 1. We got another 1. We got a 2. Which one could it be? This problem is more like hinging on particles, I guess. Like this one's not so much about the noun as it is the particle. I guess sometimes it's about the particles too. I mean, technically it's about all of it, but usually if you know where the particles go, then as long as you can figure out where like the noun ends and the rest of like the particle and then the verb comes next, then you're golden. Okay. 1, 2, 2 or 4. Okay. Oh my god, I can't do a drum roll. I can't roll my R's. That was my biggest problem when I was studying Spanish. And I did that for a very long time. I have a speech impediment. Don't worry about it. Okay, the answer is 1. And let's talk about how we got there. So, right, so we have, do you want to go eat food together the day after tomorrow? Of course I do. I am good with either afternoon or evening, but which is good? Let's go at night, right? So here we have, 昼でも夜でもどちらでもいいです. So this is, afternoon is fine, 昼でも, night is fine, 夜でも, どちらでもいい. That means either one is fine, right? どちら is which, and we're saying どちらでもいい. Either is good, either is fine. Remember when we learned like question word demo, right? Like nan demo, anything, dare demo, anyone, right? So this demo, when it gets added here, it's basically like this is good and also other things are good. Like I'm fine with this, but I'm also fine with that kind of thing. Like it's not just this thing. So that's why we get どちらでもいいですが、どちらがいい. So then here when we finish, so after いいですが, that's like a break in the thought. And then they're saying, but which do you prefer? どちらがいいですか? Right? So this is where they're asking what the other person wants. Yeah, so that's how this one works, right? Afternoon is fine. Nighttime is fine. Either one is fine. But what do you prefer? Which is good for you? Nighttime is good for me. Cool? We feel good? We kind of understand? That was our last question for today. Good work, everybody. Good way to power through. Thanks for joining us, after work, after school. Maybe it's the morning for you. I don't know. Maybe morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, daytime. Yeah, but so this, we're all done. Yay! And then on Thursday, we have N5, And if you're N4 level or just like not N5 even, it's always good to review stuff. There are, like as I was making the content for our recent like grammar matome, like our recent these are all the grammar points in the thing, there are grammar points that legitimately appear on both tests. It's like the JLPT can't even decide which is which because I guess you technically need, I think especially with beginner level, these are like the two that you would call beginner, N4 and N5. Everything builds on each other. So like you have to know things from N5 in order to do things in N4. Like ageru and then like te ageru. Like it all builds. It all comes together like a big puzzle. And then Yuka Sensei is going to be streaming next week. And then the week after that, all up until the JLPT. Got 3 weeks left to study. Hope you all do good. By the way, our new book comes out tomorrow. Woo! I'm so happy. We worked for a long time on it. I'm so happy. I feel like it came out really nice. I like the colors. Anyway, it's I Love Kanji. If you're interested in kanji, if you're studying for the JLPT, I think it's pretty fun because it has lots of pictures. So basically you study with pictures and memorization, like sentences. Like, you know, that person lost their cow, right? So you're taking the pieces of a kanji, right? Like shitsu, to lose, and you're breaking it into its parts, right? So this is like from cow, top of cow is here in shitsu. And then person, right? Person. So it's a person and a cow, and the meaning is lose. So the person lost their cow. And then it also is filled with practice problems and all the necessary readings for your specific JLPT level, and all the vocabulary words that you'll need for your specific JLPT level. Right now, N2 is already out, and 3 comes out tomorrow. Woo! And they're both going to be available outside of Japan for the first time ever, also starting tomorrow. So even if you live across the world, if you're my mom in the US, you can buy the book. It's all in English, so I think it should help you with studying. Thank you and good night.